armies without fighting is the best of skills. Best of skills.
The art of war.
Steppn. Razor.
Dangerous.
Forward.
I'm like a stepping razor. Don't you watch my size? I'm dangerous. Dangerous. I'm like a stepping razor. Don't you watch my size? I'm dangerous.
Stepping razor. Mutabaruka. Art of war. Listen, Jamaica. Mutabaruka, the Steppn razor, and this is the art of war. Way on, yeah. Sing it, representing from our family. The blood of African kings run up in our veins. Here in Jamaica, rebellious offspring. Muta got a warrior spirit inside. From that time, we can't tame. And this a warrior spirit inside. It come to break every shackle and chain. On the Shaka Zulu, Pitney, and Kuma, Pitney, Steppn razor, Pitney, and the art of war every Thursday. Hey, look how many years them whip with. That's what the whip I want microchip with. We tell them Babylon style of it with. War it out until we get to a victory. Hey, them fight my brother and sister. When we are dance, them say we move sinister. I know we listening, Mutabaruka. Chant the culture, chase the vultures away. On the Shaka Zulu, Pitney, and Kuma, Pitney, Kunta Kinte, Pitney. It's like Malcolm and Martin and Marcus and Fiery. Taurus, you see right there, represent for Mutabaruka. The art of war, sure, Rasta.
Good day. This is the Steppn razor, the art of war. We're there on Thursday. We come to really give you a certain kind of warmth in your Thursday and also to irritate you. Understand? We want to irritate you a little. Just a little. We're not irritate you a lot. But you know, so we have to continue and start out with the music vibes. Aishana.
Enough girl they in a dance and wine and them pussy dirty. Me a get a girl, me can't.
Yes, some people have no culinary skills, so them live in Kentucky. A serious thing, you have a whole heap of people out the state, so. All man too. You have some man who can't cook, you know. It might depend on woman to cook. You can't depend on woman to cook, you know. Suppose she have something else to do. You have to starve. Every man will learn to cook. Because that's why a whole heap of man now eat up in a Kentucky and Burger King. That's sad because, well, some of them don't have no woman neither, which is the next problem that. It's the next problem that. Anyway, this is IRFM you're tuned into. Yes. Steppn razor, the art of war. We're there with you on next Thursday and we'll continue the music, you know. We'll continue the music. Keshima and Gavin. Here goes.
I'm trying to give my all to you. I'm trying to give my soul to you.
Believe me, I'm leaving. I'm tired of your cheating.
Hey, Keshima, Gavin. I lie to my tell to what I know. You see, I say that about to give soul to you. Gavin lie to that. But you want to give soul to Keshima, you know. I didn't know the Chavar man too, you know. And I don't know if I'm having a woman leader, you know, but a pure lie, the brother I tell for the radio, you know. Pure lie, I tell. Trust me, man. People, this is a lion tune by Keshima and Gavin. We work at IRFM, yes, so.
To give my all to you. I'm trying to give my
my soul to you.
Oh no, it ain't working out. It ain't working out. Tell me, baby.
Yes, me I tell you. You know, so me not talk to Gavin again. No, me don't talk to him now because I try to see my good friend. I tell her that sweet thing and I lie my tell. And the woman down at IRF must know that I lie my tell Keshima. Don't talk to him. Yes, Steppn rays at the Art of War. You know, we just play a tune by Keshima and Gavin a while ago where she talk about Gavin I tell lie. And it just running in my mind say, me never know Keshima as a singer still. Worse, me never even know Gavin can hold mic in him hand. Well, the engineer don't have son Neil, the two of them going to the studio and make a nice little tune, but me want to read him there, you know. Me want to read him there because me have a bright idea. Me want to do a collaboration with the CEO. Debbie and do Debbie and me call her, you could have leave me a call her, Debbie. Me want to do a collaboration with the CEO, you know. Yes, me and I must do a Neil say give me the rhythm. So for those of you who know the CEO for IRFF, Debbie and tell her Mutabaruka say we need to go into the studio to do this collaboration with the same rhythm that Keshima and Gavin Depan. A boom that, you know. See it there, the producer say a boom. You can't just imagine that. All right. And you know, upon the tune when the call out there, you know, would I say Mutabaruka and the CEO. You understand? Okay. Brand new tune by Aretha Franklin, reggae style. I tell you, man, Aretha Franklin, lady queen of soul, man, trust me. She have a brand new album here where it's sweet, but it's the only reggae song upon it. The only reggae song upon the album. She sing over what she call the great divas music. And this is one I think is Alicia Keys that do this tune here, where she decided she's going to take it and turn it into reggae. Aretha Franklin doing reggae. Sweet.
With the Jamaican tour where we call Capture Land. March 11 and 12 down on the grill we a jam. We say over a coast right side this season. March 13th down a Steppn and a Chronics come for rocket for the St. Best gang. Then March 14th we touch down in a Kingston. We say in the Carl Hendricks Auditorium. Run a Jamaica College of a world lockdown. 15th of March Portland here we come. I stop me and Selassie Kingdom. Adult fee bring the 15 bills come. Student with ID come in with a grana. The Jamaica tour where we call Capture Land. For more information link the Instagram or go visit chronicsmusic.com.
Yes, well it's 45 well, about 45 minutes gone out of the program. I really want to start talking about guess what? It says I start talking so our year says news time. So before I get cut into where I say why it come like me a call upon this program? No, it come like me a call or like me I wait for talk and then all of a sudden we get cut off. We'll continue the music, believe you me, until after the news, yeah, because 2 times for the news. We just play Aretha Franklin and do our original reggae tune with a cover version of Alicia Keys tune. Well, we're going to give you a next African American and do reggae right now. Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Hear me now. Oh, da, 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 da. We'll leave it Babylon.
Good afternoon, I am Cherie with the local and international headlines. 2 wanted men were arrested in separate incidents this week by police officers attached to the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency PICA. They are 23-year-old Rasheen Robinson of Prince Albert Street, Kingston 4, and 26-year-old Damaine Samuels, otherwise called a Damage, of Salt Spring in St. James. Police say Robinson was wanted by the Kingston Central Police for murder, while Samuels was wanted for shooting and illegal possession of firearm in St. James. Samuels was deported from the Bahamas for overstaying and arrived in the island on Tuesday, March 10. Meanwhile, Robinson was arrested yesterday when he attended the PICA offices and submitted an application under the name Courtney Raheem Wright. The attorneys representing 2 men accused of theft were successful in their bail applications when they appeared in the Spanish Town RM Court yesterday. Patrick Lindsay of Edward Road, Kingston 11, and Corporal Robert Wright, attached to the Hunts Bay Police in St. Andrew, were each granted bail in the sum of $600,000. Resident Magistrate Simone Maddox offered the men bail with the condition that Corporal Wright reports to the Hunts Bay Police and Lindsay to the Spanish Town Police stations. Wright and Lindsay are charged with 2 counts of simple larceny as well as soliciting and accepting money. They are to reappear in court on May 5 when the matter will again be mentioned. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, is advising that a thick smoke cover is being experienced in sections of the corporate area due to the fire at the Riverton dump. There are also reports that sections of Port St. Catherine are being significantly affected. ODPEM says the fire has been contained. However, there has been an increase in the volume of smoke permeating the general environment. The agency says this has required that caution be exercised when traversing the affected areas. ODPEM says reports from the National Environment and Planning Agency have indicated that excessive discharge of smoke from the dump contains particulate matters, which can cause negative health impacts on residents. In news overseas, Iraqi government forces are advancing into Tikrit on several fronts, forcing Islamic State militants to fall back to the city center. Soldiers and militiamen have reportedly retaken areas and key sites in the north, south, and west, including a police headquarters and a hospital. Iraq's defense minister said phase 2 of the offensive would begin soon. The United States Attorney General says the shooting of 2 police officers in Ferguson, Missouri was a heinous assault that could undermine police reforms. 2 officers were seriously wounded during protests following the resignation of the police chief after a damning report about racial bias. Shots were fired this morning from about 120 yards away as a demonstration was breaking up in the St. Louis suburb of Ferguson following the resignation of the city's police chief, Tom Jackson. 1 officer was shot in the face and 1 in the shoulder, but both were released from hospital. Those were the local and international headlines. You can go online to IrieFM.net to view some of the stories. Like us at Facebook.com/IrieFM News. You may also follow us on Twitter at IrieFM_news. Major news is next at 5:45. From the IrieFM newsroom, I am Cherie Hay.
Yeah, once again, good afternoon. This is Thursday, and we have the Steppn razor, the art of war. We're there with you. So, the Jamaica Defense Force, I think them should have scrapped the Jamaica Defense Force and merge it with the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Reason being that we don't have nobody to invade the country. We not go at war with Cuba and everything. And the only people the Jamaica Defense Force kill is the own citizens. The Jamaican people, you would hope that having a Jamaica Defense Force would mean it's different from the public, the police force. But apparently the police force and the Jamaica Defense Force is working in tandem to kill off Jamaican people. I never know, soldiers were trained to kill them own citizens. And that is really why I say I go on at Jamaica now, because most of the time when I say Jamaica Defense Force is when they go kill some Jamaican. We are at war with ourselves. Cuba now invade we. Cuba now go invade, you know. What is the purpose of a defense force? Maybe I am naive, but I think it would make more sense if you train the defense force in a very constabulary way, and then you would have more police on the road. How that sound? Because really and truly, you can't have a Jamaica defense force where end up in a Tivoli garden and kill off black people down there, and them not come from a different country. And every time it's a Jamaica defense force, it's not that we hear say some Cuban they out of the airport or some Cuban catch up somewhere in a Portland or somewhere. Them always deploy the Jamaica defense force to go into communities where its Jamaicans are. It's not no terrorists inside of these communities. It's not no Hezbollah, or it's not no ISIS, or it's not none of these people. It's the same Jamaican people. And from I born until now, all I see Jamaica Defense Force soldiers do is fire shot at them own Jamaican people. So what the hell Jamaica doing with a Jamaica Defense Force? It's supposed to defend Jamaica against outside people. If not, it's the Jamaica Constabulary Force supposed to deal with internal matters. I don't know if I don't have no sense. But I say some people dress up like soldier, like where I say I go at war. And I see some people dress up like police. We're supposed to defend, not offend, defend the Jamaican people. And as me and you know, and if you don't know, the Jamaican defense, the police was formed so that no more Paul Bogle would rise up and do what them do, and do what him do at the Morant Bay Rebellion. So the Jamaica Constabulary Force is still not in tandem with the Jamaican people. And where's the Jamaica Defense Force? I mean, what we are doing? We are going to plan for invade Haiti? Or we are hope say Cuba invade with that sometime we can kill some Cuban. No, sir. We need to scrap the Jamaica Defense Force. I don't know. I don't know if me sound too radical. Because every time I talk, I hear people that say, boy, I'm too radical. We don't need a Jamaica Defense Force. We need the man them in the Jamaica Defense Force to get some up-to-date training in constabulary force matters, and then form the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and you will have a big amount of people where will police the Jamaica easier, and we can use some bad man to defend Jamaica if anything Cuba come attack with. Don't ramp with our bad man them, you know. Our Dan them know how to defend certain things. You understand? So, yeah, it's a serious thing because when I look on evil, the Jamaica, you know, say, me know I sound no way of funny still, you know, but you know, say everything in Jamaica we are going wrong. We should have blamed the JLP and the PNP. Everything, nothing bad, everything we're going wrong in Jamaica is the PNP and JLP files. And we always say, the crime rate in Jamaica is astounding. There's no other Caribbean island where the brutality of the criminals is so brutal that right now, believe you me, I don't know what it's Jamaican feeling, but sometimes I feel some live in a blood. Yeah, man, because as me left here, so every Thursday as me left here, so me hear something happen that me I say, but ratted. You mean that go on, Rasta? A man do that? The latest thing now is the tree. Them say a madman burn up some youth in a fire in our house. This is after we are trying to come to grips with the killing of the youth, the killing of the little girl almost a week before last. We are trying to come to grips with that. And every time we start to figure, say it can't get worse. It get worse around. Every time it get worse around. Every time we figure, say, and I say, what is it that is Jamaica that is causing this viciousness that is in the society. Because you have places where have more people, it's less off, smaller country with less people. I mean, it's a 9, you know, because 80, and we keep saying it, 80 have a population of 10 million. And them say 80 is the most impoverished country in the Caribbean. Maybe in the, I don't know, maybe not this part of the world, yeah. The Americas are 80. And the amount of criminality will take place in Jamaica. You wonder, how is it that Jamaica is so up to date, up to standard, up to all sorts of things? And you have 1,000 odd murder per year. And the viciousness of the murders in Jamaica. I mean, why we have this viciousness? What is it that is happening in Jamaica that is not happening in Haiti? Because obviously it's not poverty that causes it. Because if poverty that causes it, Haiti, in logics, if the poorer you is, make you become more criminal, then Haiti should have been the hallmark of murder rate. But Haiti never come in the top 10 murder countries in the world. And Haiti have 10 million people and is more impoverished than Jamaica. You look at a little country like Cuba. I mean, Cuba now. I know hear nobody a chop off nobody head in a Cuba, Rasta. And a rape picnic and a dash them in this and... I mean, Cuba is a communist country. This is one of the worst things that we can really figure out when you're in a democratic country. That America have an embargo upon Cuba for nearly 50 years. And yet the Cuba and them have been able to develop a health system that override the American health system. Them have an army that them can also send in Africa during them time they send in Angola and all them place there. Them have a health system that the other day them send 200 doctors and nurses in Africa, while America sell army soldiers. The Cuban them are send doctors. But this is a country where don't have access to the same thing where Jamaica have, when it come on to relationship with America and all of the so-called first world country. Them, how the hell, what is it that is happening in Jamaica that is creating this evil? And I don't want nobody come put it after about divine intervention and all the madness there. Because if we need divine intervention, therefore Cuba must have God live over there. Cuba must have God live over there. If nothing, when we look at the viciousness of the criminality and the murder and the killing we are going on in Jamaica, and our Minister of Security has asked for divine intervention, and then when we're looking at Cuba, we don't see them things they are going on. That means that God must live in Cuba. Why is it that this same viciousness is not happening in Haiti with 10 million? As a matter of fact, we could even go to a place named Gambia. Because we go to Gambia last year. Gambia is a smaller country. As a matter of fact, Gambia is the smallest country in Africa. It's smaller than Jamaica, and it have half the amount of people where Jamaica have. I think them say the population of Gambia is 1.8 million people. And in a 1 year, them have 4 murder. Can you imagine you live in a country where only 4 people, I mean, not only, but comparing to Jamaica, Rasta, we have 1,000 odd murder per year. Can you imagine you're in a country only 4 murder committed, Rasta? So I mean, they must have a divine intervention. And to Pantapike, the police them in a Gambia don't carry gun. The police them in a Gambia don't carry gun. The only people that will carry gun in a Gambia is soldier. And the soldier them set up and protect them borders. And Gambia is a smaller country than Jamaica with nearly half the population of Jamaica. Then what is it that these people know that the Jamaican politicians, the Jamaican leaders don't know? What is it? What is happening in Jamaica? I put it to you that it is the People's National Party and the Jamaica Labour Party that has created this demon in Jamaica. They start it, them try to finish it, and then can't stop it. These two political parties has created the demon that is overshadowing the sweetness and the beauty of the Jamaican people. Because when you put people to maintain order, for instance now, all right, them are run out the people off of the sidewalk because the people them are sell on the sidewalk. The people them are sell on the sidewalk because the only way them can get a hustler money is to buy some cheap China things and hang it up on the sidewalk and sell it. And when people are try to walk on the sidewalk, them say, them cost the people them walk on the sidewalk. So them come in now and say them move out the people on the sidewalk. Then tell me something now. Them never see the people them are sell on the sidewalk to stop them before it busts out in a post. It's when the thing gone through the gate, them are try to stop it, you know. And then it gone so far now that because the people them used to it. And them don't see nobody at trouble them. Them continue it. It's like some little corner. You see a little man put up a little box. And him must sell little cigarette and him must sell ice in the box. And then little more him say, you know, say, well, you want to see if me did have some banana, ripe banana, orange, you know, I could have sell it to you, know. And then put up some ripe banana, orange. And then little more him say, well, you know, say, I start sell some cigarette or something, you know. And him start selling cigarette. Right away, a little man who now no work a pass him and say, well, you know, say, me could have each up a little thing beside a man there. And start sell some things too. And him look for the man have and him say, all right, since the man only have orange and banana and sweetie, he must start sell some little something where the man don't have. So him the next day him go build a thing and put beside the man. And him start sell now American apple and grape. And that is it. You see me that him sell this now, and next man who don't have no work, I pass and I say, well, you know, so we could have set up a little stall there, so. Right away, stall, box, all sorts of fruit I sell right there, so. Nobody say nothing. The people them is doing it because they must suffer under the hands of the government, the thief in government, and when them do start to do that, nobody stop them. Then all of a sudden, one of them go to bed with some divine dream and say, you know, so we now got tolerate that. And then them come down to them and move the people them. The people them retaliate. Because them say, but look how long we there sell. And we there no work, we there nothing for do. We don't know why we go to thief. Which is that them go do eventually. A whole heap of man go thief because them say, no opportunity no there. The government and the opposition, the Jamaican Labour Party and the People's National Party is creating demons in the Jamaican society from them time there until now. And it'll get worse. Because them see the thing up fester and them not do nothing about it. If you look at Half a Tree Road, all right. Remember say downtown everybody used to sell, you know. Me remember, you know, downtown everybody used to sell it. One little man said, boy, you want to say, if we each up a thing in a crossroad, you know, maybe to work out, you know. And the next guy say, all right. So over people move go across road and it's get too crowded, a man say, all right, what you know? We are going to Half a Tree, you know. Remember when Half a Tree was clear? Nobody never sell on the road. You could have walked on the sidewalk and them thing there. A guy has said, boy, right now, we have to eat our food, you know. So them spread out on the sidewalk. Boom. Nobody not stop them, you know. Nobody not stop them. One day, the government get up and say, boy, you know, we have to clear the sky sidewalk. Where you want the people them to do? Where you want the people them to do? Because them there for years at sell. And nobody not say nothing to them. And one day you go to bed and wake up and feel say you're going to do something for the people them now by clearing the sidewalk. And then when you clear the sidewalk now the people them are retaliate, you say, you will not have this. You call out soldier and police for the people them. You call out soldier and police for the people them. You have some people that will sell on the sidewalk for years. Years them sell on the sidewalk. Them start with fruits, then them end up hang up close on the sidewalk. Not to mention when the store them lock. When the store them lock, them open for them store. When the store them lock, it's them spread out them little wire and throw them cheap clothes from China hang up there. And then now the street get crowded. The car them can't pass properly. The people them can't walk on the sidewalk. And it's chaos. And then the police come in now and move the people them. And then now the people them now have no work. The government now provide no job. The people them are provide job for themselves. Where you want them though? That's why a whole heap of youth go to Mobile. A whole heap of youth go to Mobile. And when them reach to Mobile, them end up a help them family in a Kingston. And them end up a help themselves. And a drive car, a politician a drive. It's a cruel thing. How so much people lay down on the street in a Kingston? How so much people lay down on the street in a Kingston? Nobody knows to say the people them are lay down on the street in a Kingston. So they want help. So how the hell, where you want the people them do? What you want the people them to do? And that may ask the government, and that may ask the opposition. Meanwhile in the Ghana, IMF and a pass IMF test. Want to the normal man where walk on the road. A taxi man, him have him taxi. And him park to get customer. And him park at the nearest place where him knows him can get customer. And him dead there for years and stop. And I take up people. And nobody not say nothing to him. Nobody not said move from here so you block the road. Him know him a block the road, but him no business, you know. Because him a say, yes, so the customer come, so him a forget the quick customer them. So him block the road to take up passenger. Police there, police not say nothing because the police are collect money from the taxi man them too. So the police not say nothing. One day, some guy come up on the side and say, boy, right now, the taxi them have to go park in some parking area where was allotted for parking. Then all of the years when the parking lot there, they will never say the taxi them now parking in the parking lot. It's when the man them comfortable with which part them they know. Them don't have no order. They are not in order. Them don't have no discipline. And when the people don't have no discipline, there is something named leadership. Leadership. You must listen to, you must write a book named Strategy and Leadership. Leadership is there to trip in when the people them cannot connect with authority, and how authority is supposed to deal with order. Order. Jamaica now run off on no order. The people them don't know what it is to be orderly. So if the people them don't know what it is to orderly, that is how leadership come now. Leadership come in now for exert order. You understand? It's a business run with order. People who exemplary in them business, them have a certain order. Families who stay together, them have a structure. There's an order about it. And if you don't exert that order, the people them going to go just like a stop sign. A stop sign. You ever see when a stop sign go out, a stop light go out, Rasta? Appear disorder in the road, you know. A guy now wait here, so. A guy now over there, so. And in the middle, everybody block up and nobody now move. Because people stay that way. Everybody want bypass certain body. If you say, boy, right now, me I go around the car there and I go, no order there. The stoplight provide order. Why is it that the government cannot run like our stoplight run? That you stop the person before them lick up in the next car and come across the other way. You wait till the man go over the stoplight and then you tell him, say, hold on. I'm going to draw brakes. By the time you draw brakes, you go over the stoplight in the next car. The government is like a stoplight that is not working. That is exactly what it is. Click it. Yeah, we're going to shift gears a little and come forward to it, but A good example of what we are talking about is the fire we are going right now to Riverside City. I mean, you want a better example of poor management, lack of governance, and just downright wickedness to Jamaican people. When you see we are going over Riverside City, you know long, you know much years the problem they did there. You know much years it did there. And consecutive executives and all these government will come. It continue, Rasta. My brother Neil him live over with him. I tell him, he can't go home this evening because I don't want him come back here. And I can speak in the studio. And then little more years him have cancer. I be saying, stay down here, I give you sit down in a studio be this all. No, it's a terrible thing. When you look on all them something there, say they wait. Jamaica not no government. It not no government, Rasta. It not no opposition. The two of them are the same thing. It's like a two-headed dragon. A dragon with two heads. You chop off one head, the other one just run the thing. Anyway, we got to this interview here. The Regional Technical Director of the Northeast Regional Health Association, Dr. Patrick Whitley. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Baruka.
I hope you wasn't listening to what I was saying, you know. I know why I distress it too much. Because I find it obnoxious for all them people around the country. You know them really? Anyway, that is not your forte here. We're talking about this 10K and 5K run that's supposed to be helping the St. Anne Hospital here. What is your part in it?
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mr. Baruka. Basically, the Northeast Regional Health Authority covers St. Anne, St. Mary, Portland, and by extension is responsible for the St. Anne's Bay Hospital. With respect to the event, we should say that we are happy and should say thanks to Irie FM for once again partnering with health to ensure that at the end of the day we improve the quality of care that we provide to the citizens within the three parishes. On the day, however, we will be visible in all areas.
For instance?
Staff members will be a part of the walk and run.
Okay.
In terms of healthcare, you'll find that our staff members will be out providing checks to the citizens, to the participants. We'll be covering the event in terms of emergency services.
Yes.
As well as from the other end, our other staff members will be providing educational sessions. We'll be doing screening in terms of things like blood pressure, cholesterol check, blood sugar test, and general checkup by our physicians. They will be out as well at the park.
Let me ask you a question. In terms of the needs of the hospital, what is the most dire need here right now that confront the hospital?
I think at this point, one of the things we want to do is to, if you have gone to the hospital, a lot of times you'll find that the A&E department is very crowded.
Yes.
Because, the hospital has been serving the growing population over the years.
Yeah.
And in terms of infrastructure, we have not really
expand
enough. So you'll find that we are trying to, when a person enters the facility, we are trying to ensure that by entering the facility, they feel well by just going through the door. So we are trying to improve the customer service, the environment in which healthcare is being provided at this time. So that's where we'll be focusing on.
Okay, so that means so you have any other fundraiser that is taking place outside of this fundraising?
From time to time we partner with other agencies,
Yeah.
But the immediate one at this point is the focus right now is
the run
event with the IRFM.
All right. So when I'm saying you're the technical director, what that mean for the region? What that mean?
All right. In general terms, as a medical doctor, I am the head technical person for the region, reporting to the board of management, who is responsible for the healthcare in the three parishes. Okay.
And you will be there running too, right? You're going to attend to get orders. Tell me. You will get orders?
No. I'll be very visible on the ground.
Oh, on the ground?
I'll put it that way.
All right, sir. I hear you, man. All right, so the people that must know it's March 22nd, this thing will take place. And it starts out at Turtle River, what the place name? Turtle River
Park.
Turtle River Park. that is where the main activities go end up. At Turkey River Park. Well, sir, we give thanks. You can put our input here. Patrick Waitley, Dr. Patrick Waitley, Regional Technical Director at the North East Regional Health Association. Well, I'm hoping to meet you, sir. I don't know if I ever meet you yet.
Well, I've met before, Muta.
You're serious? I'm sure on TV, though.
Yeah,
I'm sure on TV. All right, sir, give thanks. Yes, sir.
And thanks again to you. Thanks again to IRFM.
And I will be there. I will be there, though. Me and Cabo will be there. Definitely outside broadcast from 6 a.m.
Okay, thanks much.
Yeah, man, blessed. Yeah, that was Dr. Patrick Waitley. Yes, and we're talking about this run-a-thon, walk-a-thon, and all sorts of things that IRFM is involved in to really support and help the St. Anne Hospital, which is the next problem again. And so I say, it come like everything crumble and we don't realize it. The health sector is in shambles while St. Peter of the Philip is there talking about, we have passed the IMF test. What is this government searching for? I would hope that it is a betterment of the Jamaican people. And you know the problem with it? Them really believe, them are do good for the Jamaican people, you know. The majority of them really feel it. And I think so. I think they really believe. I think Peter Phillips really believes him upon the right direction and his own. Because I'm tell a foreign person that, you know, him tell a foreign what name they say, him couldn't do nothing else. Right? And when my when Sister P say I've been working. She really genuinely believes the work which I do is advancing the welfare of all the Jamaican people. But I tell you, it's not showing. Riverton City is a good example. It's not showing how the hell in this modern day, after so much burn up and burn down and burn round, how the hell Riverton City can still stay the same way. It's not even a decade ago fire burn down the place, down the soil. And man, I wonder how much country people, may I tell you, don't let country and go to town, you know. Don't let country and go to town, and see those who their town, run their country. Because you hear the people them down at St. Elizabeth I talk about how the backside company I give them woolly part, them put them think I joke. Put her white clothes by the line, you know. She wash the white clothes and put by the line, you know. As she take up back the white clothes, you know. And it look like it's like she try to figure out which part the white blouse that she put by the line, because the red blouse she come up in. She have to go wash it again. No. You see, what we call modernization can all be a problem and detriment to the people them. Because here is it now that them in a rural place, them urbanize the place, and now it's causing destruction to the people them, and now them are trying to figure out if them relocate the people them. Now I want to know something now, in a Riverton City, what is easier, to do something about Riverton City, or to relocate the people them around the area like Dwayne Park, New Haven, Corville, and Extension down at the bottom there. So, I wonder if them know where really are going. I wonder if them know, Jamaica they on an edge right now. We're on an edge, you know, because blood are running in Jamaica, you know. Blood is running in Jamaica. It come like the blood are run more than water in Jamaica right now. Because people still have problem with water. Especially now too. The water is a problem now, you know. The Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party is the cause of everything bad when you see a Guan in a Jamaica. And me say that. The views expressed here is not the views of Neil, IRFM, or anybody else. And me I say that. It's a cruel setup to, it's too tribal place, too tribal organization that has created havoc amongst the Jamaican people for years. Yes, Steppn razor. Yes, blessed. Hi.
Hello, Mr. Baruka.
Hi. What's a pleasant voice here, man?
How are you today?
I am going on. Just frustrated, Riverside City, abandoned, and nobody can do nothing about it up to now.
Isn't that a typical thing that usually happens?
That is the problem. It usually happens. That is the problem with it. It usually happens.
Well, yes.
It's like a party.
It should stop by now, but what are we going to do?
Well, I can't tell him. I can't tell you, but not now. But I know you have something by your chest still, so I do.
So, I was watching a video online, and the video was showing schools in Orange County, Florida, having pictorial coloring books. Now, my concern are the coloring books. The pictorial coloring books are Satanism books, and my issue is, why would you put Satanism books in schools to children? Satanism isn't a religion, so why put it there?
Because, so you mean if it was a religion, they were supposed to put it?
They say the reason the books are there is because a judge passed a ban that says that if Bibles are in schools, then all other religions should be out there so that children can get the right.
Oh, so he's referring to Satanism as a religion?
Exactly. And my thing is, from what I know, Satanism isn't a religion, it's a cult. And I also asked a question, so if this is happening in Orange County, Florida, what is going to stop it from catching here in Jamaica? How do we prevent this?
Make us stick up in religion is a God and devil thing, Every religion where I know give credence to, well, not every religion, because Buddhism not give credence to God, but in the Western world, so God and devil is part of religion.
Yes, it is.
Satan is part of religion.
Satan is a part of religion.
Yes, and God is part of a religion.
Is different from Satan.
What is different from Satan?
Satan is religion. He's a part of religion.
Yeah, just like God.
The practice of, and that practice is not a religion. It's a cult.
So what is a cult to you?
A cult is Satanism. It's atheism.
No, hold on. No, say them called Rastafari a cult.
I have heard. Don't know how true the statement is.
No, but that's why you have to, what is the meaning of cult?
True.
Because cult sometimes means it is not the religion of the society or the religion of the state. So anything under that is a cult. But that no means a cult is not a religion, because they would call voodoo a cult. They would call, a Santeria a cult. They would say Santeria is cult. So because it's not the main religion of the country. More time them say everything nothing that main is cult. So when you say Satanism is not a religion, it's a cult. A religion can be defined as a cult too, because you have a deity in it, and in our Satanism, the deity is Satan.
Well, yes, but alright, let me ask you, what do you think Satanism then?
What I think Satanism is?
What is Satanism?
Well,
you don't see it as a cult.
No, I never say I don't see it as a cult. I am saying that a religion is not, a cult is not necessarily not a religion. Means a cult can be a religion too. But when you talk about Satan and God, you have to look into the context of religion, because it's only religion give credence to Satan and God in it.
Okay, so it's a statement like what you just made. Are you saying it is fair and right for all forms
of it's still what?
With a statement like that, are you saying it is right for such books to be in schools?
No, I'm not talking about the right and wrong of it. I'm talking about what you say about it is not a religion, it's a cult. I know say they must go put Satanism in a school or put religion in a school. I just say, if you say it is not a religion, it's a cult, you have to now define what you call a cult, because I know say you have religions that is defined as cult because it is not in the mainstream of the state or the society. And Rastafari is one of those so-called religions that people define as a cult. Just like how you have other denominations in Christianity where people define those denominations as cult. So Satanism, for you mentioned Satanism, one would refer to Satanism as a cult and as a religion, because it have something that is steeped in religious practice, but it's just that it's on the opposite side of what you refer to
as religion.
As religion. So God is what you would call a religion, but Satan is not a religion. But Satan is a religion because without Satan, God don't exist. Or without God, Satan don't exist.
So it's good and evil, a balance in order.
I don't know if it's good and is balanced. I just say that Satan is represented in Christianity.
Yes,
every Christian believes in a Satan.
And you just said God doesn't exist without Satan, and
Satan don't exist without God because the opposite.
One with the other.
Yes.
It doesn't exist.
Yes. So it's an argument if you want to choose Satan or if you want to choose God in a religion. Because Christianity I give credence to Satan, you know. If Christianity keep talking about Satan and devil and all these things. I mean, I don't say other religions don't talk about it, you know, but there's no religion on earth that give credence to Satan as Christianity.
Yes, it opens the door for it a lot.
Yes, so when you hear about Satanism, these people is just turning round the cross upside down and using certain things that is of Christianity and using it in a so-called negative way. So I wouldn't say it is not a religion, but I never give credence to it. I know give credence to God as Satan. You know, so I don't know, you see. Where you think to them should not take it out of the school?
I just think my theory is everyone has a right to choose whichever religion, right?
Yes.
That's fair. But Satanism in schools
is
for
not
young
a religion.
Children, I just don't think it should be there.
So why you think that the Bible should be there?
Because we're in a Western civilization.
So through the Western civilization, you must have Bible.
Western civilization, that's what we came to know. It's what we know. It's what we practice.
No, through your practice it, I know it. It must be there then.
I'm not saying it must be there. It should be there.
So what happened to the people them who think outside of Christianity?
Well, you go find something that is outside of Christianity that you want to do, but don't impose it on young minds.
Then why you must impose your religion upon somebody else's mind and you can't impose another religion upon somebody's mind? So for instance now, Islam. Why is it that you would want a Christian Bible in the school and don't have a Quran in the school?
Well, if you put it that way, I can understand. I'm simply saying from a Western civilization, we learn of Christianity. It's the first thing we are taught. Christians and church and the institution and God. Put it there. It's already there and it's already out there. But when you open other doors other than Christianity, and I'm not talking
like Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism.
When you open other doors outside of Islam and Hindu and Buddhism.
But the only thing that you say, they must know. You must open Hinduism to the people them. If you know the concept of Hinduism, it is totally against Christianity, you know. Yet still Hinduism is not against Christianity. But Christianity is against Hinduism. Just like how Christianity is against Buddhism. Buddhism is not against Christianity.
Mr. Baruka, you're taking me into a whole different topic of religion, and I'm just pointing
What is religion we're talking about when you say cult and religion? You say Satanism is not a religion, it's a cult. And I'm trying to make you know that you have cults that is deemed religious too.
They are deemed religious.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Nothing else.
Yeah, they are deemed religious. So you can't say them it's not religious.
It's deemed religious. Is it religious?
Yes.
What proof do you have of it that it
Well, I have a proof that I am a Rasta and I'm serious cult.
And that is your proof.
Yeah,
and that's good for you. And I am
no, it don't good for me. People say my things is a cult. It's not good for me, you know. I say that you have people who refer to Rasta as a cult. I know say Rasta is a cult. I tell you what people say.
I'm not saying Rastafarian is a cult.
No, I never say you say that. I am saying you define cult. You define cult.
It's a devotion directed towards
a deity. A deity. Yeah, a deity. Yes. It's a deity. You use a deity as the center of your whatsoever. So the Satanists use Satan as them deity. So it's a religion.
I still think it is wrong. That is my theory and opinion.
Your premise was saying that it is not a religion, it's a cult. We're not talking about the wrong and right of it, we're talking about cult. Anyway, I can see your stress because of being Christian-minded, and you think that it is something that will threaten Christianity in the schools, and a whole part of things that threaten Christianity in the school them, not Satanism, but other things, which is terrible. Jamaica have the most church in the world and is one of the wickedest countries in the world.
Well,
but that is our next subject.
Yeah, exactly. So, thank you.
All right, Mama. All right.
Have yourself a good day.
Yes. Right? She plays answer. Revive me for Garrett soup, yeah? Neil, revive me for Garrett soup, and Garrett soup. Garrett large soup. That's a small soup, a large soup. But it's interesting because in Jamaica, you have youth who into Satanism. In them, especially you have some girls' school in Jamaica, which I shall not call, who are only for the girl them is into Satanism. You see, one would say, I mean, I don't know what people do when them say Satanism. I don't know if them do something different from Christian or Roman Catholic. Because it's a Roman Catholic, I drink wine and I say the blood of Jesus. And I hear man sing song about washing the blood of Jesus and all them something there. I don't know if Satanism means they actually kill somebody and really washing them blood. I don't know. But the concept give rise to Satan, God, Satan. God oppose Satan, Satan oppose God, and the fight continue. Okay, yes. Steppn, yes.
I couldn't hear what the other person was saying, but
you never hear?
Comment, I could know it was very important.
Well, true, all right. The sister was saying that in our schools in Florida, the children them is given books with what that all up Satanism. And she said Satanism is not a religion, it's a cult. And I'm trying to make her know that you have religion, you have cults that is deemed as religion, but because it is not in the mainstream, people don't refer to it as a religion, they refer to it as cults. And one of the examples I give is Rastafari, where in Jamaica, people still refer to Rastafari as a cult religion.
Yes,
so I am not with Satanism, but I am saying that it's Christianity that give rise to Satan.
Okay.
It's Christianity that keep hammering about Satan is and Satan that, and Satan and God is opposite, positive, negative, righteous, unrighteous. And you'll never hear about God without you hear about Satan.
No.
Yes.
So it seems the two of them work together. But,
yeah, the two of them are work together against the people, them.
And, well, you know, I never really true. I wasn't listening what the lady was saying about the issue that I want to deal with, Muta. Is the Riverton City.
Oh, gosh, man, that's everything, man.
I know people in the Duane Park, Patrick City area that is suffering with asthma for many, many years. I can imagine how that lady, she was my farmer boss some years ago. I can imagine. She have to lock up her house. And she have asthma. So can you imagine what she's going through?
And the people them down at St. Elizabeth to the backside does too.
Yeah.
And I tell Neil say he must go home because really and truly I don't want him come back here and sick. I love him too much. I don't want him come back here and sick. I said him don't go back to Corville tonight. It's a wicked thing.
It's not cut out. I heard that earlier news that it would have stopped by 12 o'clock, but I know that you know the main problem, Muta, you deal with it earlier, you know. The politician has wrecked this country for their own selfish need. And they put their political people there not to really solve the problem, but just to eat the food and to have a nice
time while them in power. And then when them turn prime minister and them resign, them get the same money where them did get when them was prime minister, and them get guard and security around them and all them something there.
And the little man that work within the government service for many, many years, when him get the little money, he can hardly pay him like
him have to pay NHT, him have to pay this, pay that.
To the people.
But what I say now, this problem has been going on for years. And the amount of money we are here government get, the amount of grants from this, grant from that. Why them not going to ask the Chinese over to fix that problem there? Ask the Chinese over to fix the problem, Rasta. Eh?
That is in the making.
Yeah, man, in the making. Meanwhile, people are dead. People are dead.
That is what government do, Muta.
Yes. The chick V come to it and get rid of whole heap away. And the minister talk about only 16 cases and let him hear from chick V. No go so.
We talk about money, Muta. Can you explain to me what the whole heap of test that has been passed and those money that we have drawn on?
Private sector. It go to the big people them, the private sector groups. The private sector group is what is in the interest of these politicians. Them don't care about the little man we are pushing card on the road. Because they are collect taxes from the hand card man too. It's the private sector. The IMF is there to facilitate the continuation of the private sector. That is what it is there to do. It has nothing to do with the man on the road where I sell the little thing and sell the little thing. You know, see, that is why so much wickedness are going on in Jamaica.
So, over the years, Muta, have you ever heard IMF involved in any country and have so much argument?
Well, I can tell you something.
And talk towards the country that they have loan money?
Look here, the other day when Greece, they take the money from IMF, you know, people say, well, you see, look at Greece. Them not going to the Japan. Right now, Greece is one of the failing places where IMF money never work. Greece.
With a new government, a more radical government who decide to look here.
Yes.
Me now go the direction where you are going. You have to change this to me.
And that's what I say. And these people don't have the far eye, the inside, to recognize there is no time that the Jamaica has ever borrowed money from the IMF and it working at the interest of the people.
But as you said about the finance minister, he seems very pleased that he's passing all of
yes,
these
of course.
Everything is fine.
Yes, it's like a sub sign.
But what about the last of living and the downturn for people who living in this country and can't live a normal life because of what is happening in this country? The ordinary working man. What happened to those people?
What happened to those people? Them sell JDF and the police was to come wipe your house. If you start to go on like you want to do something different, that's what them do. Anyway, we're going to move, Bridget.
That answer seems to be the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, we have to move, yeah? Yes. May I tell you? Okay, here goes, yes.
Yeah, man, great things, Muta.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man, give thanks and praise. Mm-hmm. You know, on May 25th, in 1963, you know, His Majesty succeeded in having 2/3 of the continent. You know, leaders coming together as free nations and forming the organization and unity.
And Kwame Nkrumah did involve in it too.
Yeah, man, Kwame Nkrumah was very, very essential in it, you know, because he had the president meeting in 1958 in Ghana. You know, but 63, the leaders decided that they would celebrate that day as African Liberation Day, you know.
Yes.
You know, so in Jamaica, we have that celebration on an annual basis, you know. At Malvern, the Malvern Nabing Center.
Okay, that's in St. Elizabeth.
Yeah, St. Elizabeth, you know. We're getting ready, preparing up for the bingy, you know. So we're just asking one January.
So what farm the celebration are going to take? What farm it are going to take? Just a Naya bingy straight?
Well, that is what we usually have, is a Naya bingy, but we haven't finalized all the arrangements. For it, it's still in the preliminary stages.
Okay.
We'll just send out the sound.
Yeah, Malvern, the 25th.
Yeah, man, the 25th.
The 25th of May, African Liberation Day, Malvern.
And we'll be communicating as time go by what farmers it will take directly.
Yes.
And we're letting ones know how they can help in the preparation.
All right,
for this event, you know.
Give thanks.
Yeah, man, Rastafari.
And we want the people them know, so the 3rd of April is also the commemoration of that atrocity, them call it Coral Garden incident in Montego Bay. That will happen the 3rd of April, and it's also Empress Mening's birthday. For those of you who don't know Empress Mening is Emperor Haile Selassie's wife. The 3rd of April is her birthday, and Rastafari celebrate that. Yes. Steppn. Blessed man.
Alabama, what one?
Wait a man, wait. Alabama say what the weather say down there?
Cool, man. You can't eat up, look at it in 960s, you know?
All right, sir. They be there San Francisco, I tell you, say, the place cold, that me I say, but wait, that's clear over here, so we there, and the cooler reach out. It never saw, like, freezing cold still, you know, but it did cold. You know them really?
Yeah, on the west side.
Yeah, West Coast there, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'm waiting for car, but in my friends to his sister said, really happy, you know, give my little 2 cents. You know, me and the one, my boss a Hindu, see?
Your boss a Hindu?
Yeah.
All right, sir.
So, when his son go to Catholic school, he must say, wife really have a problem with them. I said, them have to pray, and the child don't really like it, because he must say, no used to this, you know. So, it's a problem for them now, for him adjust to for them kind of set up, but to them make it mandatory in a certain school that them is like Christian. So, but me as the most Christian, no see nothing wrong with this. As in, and your belief and your thing, if we just follow it and just work with it, and then see nothing wrong with it.
But you hear the sister reiterate that reasoning that we come up with Christianity, we're born in a Christianity, therefore that we work with.
Even though it not work.
Even though it not working. Yeah, so, you know, that is a continuous thing with most thinkers who think in the Christian vein, that because we're in a society where it's Christianity, we must just follow suit and nobody think nothing else or try to change nothing.
But you see, when you say Gambia 4 murder, me just really sit down and think, I mean, so, you know, so that was that sweet though.
In a 1 year.
Yeah.
And the place is small. The country is small.
Me can go freely.
Wait, no, them not have, the police, them not carry no gun. And the population is 1.8 million. Gambia, I go there last year for the first time. And the first thing will strike me that when I take out the paper, me not see no murder, that me feel so funny. That is like me want to see a murder, you know. Yeah, it's like me want to see a murder and the people in the newspaper, you know. And me ask the man where he was a farmer ambassador to America for Gambia. Me and him a spar, and him a look about me, and me I said, them brethren, from me come here, me not see no murder in the paper. How that go? Him say, well, you know, you can check the statistics. 4 murder last year, which was 2012.
No, and we just say Jamaica now is such a Christian society and Jesus, and there's a killer for one another, so people have to really investigate. One make a man a kill a man. Why? Because they must say a violence, we call it crime and poverty and things.
But me could go nearer to But me could go nearer to Cuba.
And poverty and things.
But me could go nearer to But me could go nearer to Cuba, Rasta. Cuba communist country, according to them. 50 years of embargo. Them not open to America. There's something intrinsically wrong if you then near such a country like Cuba. And Cuba, illiteracy is null. Them don't have no illiteracy over there. The people, them, I mean, can read and write. You don't hear of no excessive chop off head, like said them down Afghanistan or Syria.
I little girl, what do you send down? So me see me crying, no man, come here and say, no, what kind of heart? And then down where me live this out, down a film this and then kill a next girl.
And then they burn up, a little madman burn up 3 little people in our house. That idea.
Down at Jonestown, that tell about it. So, what cause these things? Really, what cause it? I'm going to examine, so what cause it?
Yeah, me tell you where I cause it. Me can tell you where I cause it. The People's National Party and the Jamaican Labour Party. They has not offered any leadership for the people. When you see people come selling at the middle of the road for 20, 30 years and nobody not saying nothing, you know who you must blame for that? The People's National Party and the Jamaica Labour Party. You see when you drive on the road, how it come like you're on a boat. You know, boat come past sea and it's like it have wave. You see it's the wave them when they're on the road. You know who you must blame for that? The People's National Party and the Jamaica Labour Party.
But we have to still find a solution within ourselves, man.
I want to tell you the solution, you know, but guess what now? I don't want to get Irie from me, no problem. I don't want to get Irie from me, I can't tell you the solution. I can't tell you the solution, you know, but I don't want to get Irie from me, no problem, because they're going to say the views expressed is not enough. if they move away from my expression, them going to say that's still not enough. You should not tolerate that barefoot Rasta boy upon the radio for how much years now that him can't come out of this. Alright, me have to move. Yeah, the time is 1 minute past 4 o'clock. Believe you me, 1 minute past 4 o'clock. You see the gang them in a Spanish town, where them call them the one other gang and the other, where the other gang name again? Them have two gang down there. Where the police them try to get you that. You know who you must blame for those two gang? The People's National Party and the Jamaica Labour Party. Those are the people responsible for those gang in. You see the youth them are gone a Montego Bay and use them computer for fleece people in America and I buy car and this and I use champagne and I wash them car and all them something there. You know who you must blame for those things? The People's National Party and the Jamaica Labour Party. Them is the enemy of the state. These two organizations. They have created havoc. One of them leader go in our church, go apologize for something we him do. And then when him come out, him go to the court for go repeal or appeal whatsoever him did apologize about. You can imagine that in a church, a man going to Rasta. Church. Him feels him do something and him say, if I did something wrong, I want to apologize. In the church, him say that. And when him come out, him go make court now, argue in case. Say him want to figure out something about the Constitution and all this thing. It's a terrible set of people, them. You see them 3 children there at the fire? You know who you must blame? The People's National Party and the Jamaican Labour Party. We have Suzette Murray. How you pronounce the last name, Mama?
Morais. Murray.
Murray, you the mother of the 3 children, them?
Yes.
Remind me of them age again. Remind me of them age.
Be.3.12.15 is 18. Be.3.12.15. Leonardo Morris is 15 and Abigail Reed is 9.
But you sound like you're 19.
No.
You sound like you're 19. All right. Tell me, I'm not going to ask you how you feel because I know you must feel, but tell me what happened. What really happened down there? What happened? You know the man who do catch this fire?
My brother.
Are your brother? All right. Tell me what really happened. Where them say happened? Because I know you never did it. You did there? You never did it?
No, because I'm restricted from the area for incident.
Oh, you mean you're restricted from the area?
The court.
The court say you must go near the children then?
I mustn't go back at my area until the court case is finished.
Oh. No, I understand. But tell me what happened. Tell me what, from your point of view, what actually took place with this fire thing? Tell me.
Where I'm staying, I got a call from my sister to my house on fire. So I asked her if she could get out my kids. And she said, the fire, them can't get out, nobody them not see them. So I reached out by Admiral Zone police station and asked them to let me go over there, and the policeman said, I must go on back on my yard because I'm restricted from the area.
The policeman tell us I must go on back a yard because I'm restricted from the area where
yeah,
them
police
get
and fireman over there already.
Okay.
And my brother have my phone. And then he get a call saying something like one of them dead. And then I start to bawl and jump on the ground and begging the police to carry me over there. Then said them I go around and talk to the inspector. But by that time my brother get back at next call says the 3 of them. So I start running down Steppn Road to public asking them if anybody coming from fire. And then said no. Then get a next call confirmed say the 3 of them died. And I don't know nothing more until in the emergency room. Then
they have you in the emergency room. You drop down.
Yeah. And then the nurse put me to sit down to try to find out what happened. But I keep on walking. So I realized that none of them now watch me at that time. So I take off my sweater and tie it around my neck, looking somewhere to tie it on. And she come and catch me. And take it off my neck and carry me back. Them start to put something in my vein.
So where you put the sweater around your neck for? Is it cold?
No.
What you done do?
I'm just trying to kill myself.
You not try to kill yourself with the sweater?
Yeah, with the sweater. And same time, I see them carry him in the wheelchair. And he said, girl, Suzette, me kill your fitness them.
Oh, your brother?
Yeah.
Your brother come to you and say, I him kill your picnic them?
Them carry him in the wheelchair.
Oh, them carry him in a wheelchair?
Not the emergency.
Yeah.
And he said, girl, Suzette, me kill your fitness them. And then I gone again, and I feel a thump in my heart. And the doctor thumped my heart, and I come back. And them rushed me out of the emergency room. And then tie me down. And put me on one ward. And from that, I was going crazy.
So, may I ask you a question now? Your brother, you call your brother insane? I mean, before anything happened, you and him used to get on good?
Alright. He was in prison for thief. He come out down in November. He's supposed to stay by my stepfather in St. Thomas. I gave him the money and the clothes and all of that, and he go to St. Thomas and I confirm with my stepfather. I say he's here. Then I hear him up in the area. And he tried to rape off my 9-year-old one.
Him try to rape? Who is him try to rape?
The 9-year-old Abigail.
Okay.
So Auntie went to the Admiral Town station with her.
And reported?
Yeah, I went to my lawyer.
No, wait there. When you go to the police station and reported, what the police say?
The police say he do up himself and them can't hold him in stink because he come out there to lick the auntie.
Up at the police station?
Yes.
And the police?
The police, them never hold him. Them go tell him drop the block. And say them, when I asked the auntie, she said them can't hold him because he do up himself and him stink.
Alright, wait there now. Make we get this clear now. This man go to prison in a November. He was in prison in a November.
Yeah.
Him come out back and try rape your daughter.
Not same time, he was in St. Thomas.
Yeah, me understand. Him come out and try rape your daughter. And then now somebody go and report say this man a plan for rape your daughter.
No, she tell him try to rape my daughter, but she was so smart. She tell him she go and carry her clothes.
Yes.
To her auntie to press for Jamaica.Irie the next day.
Yeah. And
it was Jamaica.Irie.
And she go down at the police station and go report it.
Yes.
And then now him come down there.
Yes.
With a brick in him hand.
Yeah, to lick my daughter auntie.
Yeah, and then now the police now stand up out there and see what the brick thing happen.
And tell him to drop it.
Drop the brick.
It.
Yes.
But them never hold on him. Them say do up himself and him stink.
Yeah. So them let him go. Them make him go on.
And tell her say when she see him and see other police make them hold him.
But them now hold him.
Nobody never hold him. So I go into my lawyer.
Whoa.
And told her that she need to tell the judge I'm going to change address because my father have a space where I could build a one room and I need to take my kid. She said she go and file it right away. And I went by Bellevue and I tell them about my brother and what he tries to do to my baby. And I also have a mental son.
Yeah, so when them say down at the hospital when you report your brother, what them say?
Them give me a number to call the mental health team.
Yes.
So I call them and the person answer me. She take my number and say them go on it right away. I don't hear them call me back. The Wednesday. So I wait Thursday in the afternoon, still don't get a call. So I've been calling them and the phone only ringing. So I said Friday when I go for report, I will go back out there to them, but it happened the Friday morning before then.
Whoa. And now 3 children gone And it could have been prevented. It could have been prevented if the police take step when them hear say him try rape
when
your
he
picnic.
come out there.
Yeah.
And they thought he messed up himself and he stink and they can't hold him.
Yeah. That is the time it could have. From that moment, your 3 children would still be alive if them did lock him up.
Right.
Oh.
Yes, they would be alive.
Oh gosh, man, may I tell you. So what is your next move now? Tell me what you gonna do. Tell me where you gonna do.
I don't know. I'm trying to take it day by day. My big daughter is angling everything because I can't angle nothing. I'm just trying to take it day by day.
Wow.
I don't know where from this. Probably a job for take my mind.
Fine, yeah. What you can do? Tell me what you can do. That's for everybody else listen. What you can do?
Well, I have level 1 and level 2 in housekeeping.
Alright, sister, me start feel, me a shake. Believe you me, me a shake.
My kid was very good kid, very manageable, very hardworking in them bookwork. And I meet them every day at town. I call them every day. I give them everything.
Yeah.
And stay without. And same for my big daughter. She go UE. She not working, but she try. She just get married, and whatever she get from her husband, she make my kids them have it.
So where husband they know? Where the big daughter husband there?
May make you talk to her.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sunday.
Oh, this is your big daughter will help you.
Yeah.
Okay, let me talk to her.
Hello.
Hi, you Sandy?
Good afternoon. Yes.
Oh, you feel, Mama? Tell me how you feel. Because me I feel something you have to know, and you know, I told me the on radio why you can't see me, but tell me how you feel.
I feel numb. There are a lot of things going through my head, a lot of things that I just can't put together. There are a lot of what if this didn't happen, this could have happened differently. And I'm just trying to be strong for my mother and for my little sister, because they're all I've left. I also have another brother, but he's mentally ill, so we can't find him at the moment.
You have a brother that is mentally ill?
Right, yes. He was being treated at the...
And your mother have a brother that is also mentally ill?
That's also mentally unstable as well.
So you went to any, I don't know, but I think...
Yes, they were being treated at Bellevue, but because of the limited space, they said that they couldn't take them in the institution. However, they would do home visits. So they'll visit them on every 2 weeks to give them their injections, etc. But my uncle, he disappeared for a while, and no one saw him until, sometime last year. Yeah.
So wait there. All right. The authorities know him in their jail.
Yes, he was, yes.
And then him come out back. And him threatened for rape your sister.
Right, and it was reported at the Admiralton Police
and the police said because him filled up himself, them can't touch him.
And yes, because he messed, they beat him in the community. And
the people that beat him?
Yeah, he messed up himself. But he went to the police station to fight.
With a brick?
His aunt, to fight at his aunt. And the police did not lock him up or anything because he messed up himself. And because of that, he ran away and appeared back the following week.
The next time you hear about him is born along the house.
Right.
And then him got threatened, in Blazeland, they go in them put him in the chair in the hospital with your mother. And him say him do it. Him say him do it.
Right.
Well, you know, I don't know what to say, because as long as I know, I feel so terrible that, you know. Anyway, I want you to keep strong, and I hope say your mother can get a job. If anybody
I hope so too.
Yeah, I hope your mother, and just keep helping her, yeah?
I will.
Keep helping her. Oh, your husband?
He's trying to hold up, but he's currently on training, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm getting support from the Padre, the chaplain at JDS.
Okay, all right. Well, all right, Mama, give thanks, yeah?
Okay.
Tell your mother I for me. Tell your mother I for me.
I will.
Yeah, I tell you, Rasta, I tell you, me nervous. Yeah, man, me a tremble, Rasta, me a tremble. Believe you me a tremble. Yeah, Steppn razor. Yes, Iel.
Afternoon, Muta.
Yeah, blessed man.
Blessed. And condolence to the family we lose the tree.
Yeah.
And condolence to the family we lose the girl, a little 14-year-old for stab.
And condolence to the woman we get shot with a pregnant woman, and condolence to the 5 women that get raped in a month ago be here.
Yes.
I mean, a whole heap of condolence we have to go give out bread.
All right, you see it, and me say another thing. When you attack, who responsible for it? But more correct that Muta.
Yeah.
The people who respond to that are the persons I should say. Yes, indeed. The Jamaica National Labour Party and the PMP Party and the church.
Yeah.
I would involve the church.
I would involve them too. Believe you me.
Because you even make a topic where you were talking about the politicians, where even go over enroll back to the church, find God the church, but beg forgiveness. Then
and then come out back and fight it, yes.
That's right. So you see where the church involved.
I agree with you, brethren. And a sister called me from Portland a while ago, and mentioned the same thing, She said,
yes.
Jamaica, the places where most religion exists, have the most crime and corruption, and the places where the least religions have less crime and less corruption.
No, but look into this, Muta. Jamaican people is unaware. They're unaware to the church, the politics, and all these committees is the same thing.
Work in one, of course.
All right, one dragon, you cut off one head,
the other
one take control.
Yeah, man, I agree with you, man. Politics and religion causing enough division.
Of course, because the people don't get the freedom to think for themselves.
Yes.
They think under the church or
the politics.
Yes, they think for the politics.
Because say, anytime you get married, you go to church, and anytime you want divorce, you go to the state.
You go, that's right.
I know the church dissolve your marriage, at the state. But I know the state married, at the church.
At the church.
Yeah, the two of them work together.
They work together. One don't work without the other.
Yes, I agree with you.
They are school together. And the people unaware of the situation, so they can get to control them.
Yeah, the people them get wicked.
That's right.
All right, we have to move now, brethren. Trust me, a whole heap of people on the line. I believe you.
No, say no.
Yes,
be up yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I tell you, yes. Click me now. Yes, EL.
Yeah, my time.
Yeah, man, your time. Sorry about that, brethren. I tell you. Baba, we two got money with them. Yeah.
And I understand the situation, but me have to long live Muta, me have to long live virus still. All right. Me like how the program I go on to, because I want to touch upon a point, which is police killing Dada. Yeah? All right. I think you carry the news for about 2 times. I think a killing go on by some police in a Lawrence and St. Andrew.
Yes.
Yeah?
Near me there. Near me, yes.
Yeah. Brother, I tell you, if you now give you an explanation now, and you say anything where I say, a police kill a man, a big man, a responsible man, being children them, the whole work that about responsible man. Yeah? The man, before the man did a week ago, the man till I say, because I'm a bonafide brethren.
Yeah. But you have to tell me quick with the police do, because they have to cut you and you have to call back.
You wait myself now. In my 3 police at the company scene where a little party are go on. Yeah? That particular police, him go up to the man. Him say, give me the weed where you have. The man say, me don't have no weed. I worry for people down there in a welcome party.
Me hear about it, me hear about it.
And I said that the man hold on upon the man, he not find nothing upon the man, more than a cigarette, the man have a burn. And the man hold on upon the man and interrogate the man, say the man under arrest. And so the man under arrest, the man say, when me under arrest for? So ones and ones with the hand, couldn't dare say, so when the man under arrest for? The man say, if you not come with me, him deliberately tell the man, say, if you not come with him, I'll shoot him. That even him 2 countries of them were there with him. Even the two
They never agree with it,
Yeah. So he wanted to integrate the youth. And you know him do? He just leg off at the youth, and shoot the youth, and him smoke and kill the youth, And that, me I tell you, Dada. And I tell you, say, right now, me just say, this matter, because the policeman still not get arrested, and me still say other concerned citizens of Jamaica. Here you say, boy, some part of Africa that we attend, and you have Gambia, I think you say,
4 murders per year, and the police have not carry gun.
And that Jamaican, me not feel comfortable at Jamaica no more.
Yes, blood around too much blood. Alright, we have to move, Bridget. We have to move. Music news.
I want another little thing, Dada.
No, music news, Bridget. You have to call back. Yes, so we're there at the part where it's a music news and all.
Welcome to music news. The news time.
Welcome to Music News. It's Thursday, March 12th, 2015. I'm Monique Price. Preparations are in high gear as Irie FM gets ready for its health fair and a charity run 10K and 5K on March 22 at the Turtle River Park in Ocho Rios. The event, which is geared towards raising $3 million for the outpatient ward at St. Anne's Bay Hospital, will host several free medical checks throughout the day. There will be also yoga and a kiddies village. In addition, there will be a live performance by Richie Stevens, who will do the Scatic line dance. Queen Ifrika, Tony Rebel, Ibomar, Nesbeth, Anthony Cruz, and other artists are slated to perform. Irie FM's Health Fair and Charity Run will see a gospel showcase which features George Banton, Sister Scully, Joan Fleming, and more. To register, it's $1,000 for an individual and $15,000 for a group of 20. Non-participants in the race will pay $200 for general entry.
This is Shauna Chain representing for God.
Fast-rising dancehall DJ Gully Bop is now in England and is to be interviewed on BBC's One Extra Radio tonight with host Shawnee B. As early as it is, Gully Bop did his first overseas interview on Bang Radio 103.6 FM earlier today. Gully Bop's manager Shauna Chin confirmed his interview with the well-known radio station.
This is Shauna Chain representing for Gully Bop. He'll be on BBC One Extra tonight, so check it out. And he have Heavy D accompanied with him alongside Big D, the promoter, who organized the tour with me.
The DJ left the island yesterday, where he is set to do a UK tour beginning this Saturday at Club Diamond. Gully Bop is scheduled to do performances in London, Birmingham, and Bristol. The tour will continue throughout the month of March and will end on the 29th. Dancehall artist Conscience says he will relaunch his shoe line that was discontinued last year, following a disagreement with his business partners. Talking about his plans for the shoe line last evening on eBuzz with Kishima Francis and DJ Bones, Conscience said the shoe line will also be renamed, since the decision was already made to stop production of Cons 876.
The shoe line is discontinued. It locked down. I think what happened is it become successful really quick. Me and my partners, we had a lot of
glitches.
Yes,
communications.
We all thought the right thing to do was to just, you know what, we squash it and no say. My name depend it still, so we can't afford to have it to say it flop. So I'm going to relaunch it now. It won't be Cons 876 because we kill the name there.
Right, and that's a registered name with the partners.
But at the end of the day, it's still me. It's very nice. The brand itself will be totally me. That is what I learned from my experience. Because you hardly find a man having a disagreement with himself. I think that is the route I'm going to take when next doing a project like this. But then I'm a businessman too. If all we have equal shares and I have to buy my shares from you, but I have the person with the name on the show, it really makes no sense to buy the shares to use my name once again. I will kill a name and get a different name and it's like a still from me.
Right.
So it was a little business move.
In November 2012, the shoe line Cons 876 was withdrawn from the market. The artist used his official Facebook page to say the relaunched shoe line will feature variety, quality, style, and more female attention. Party fans, draw close or turn your radio up for the 411 on what's popping this weekend. The parties get started on Saturday, March 14, with spring break at Long Bay Beach in Negril. The day and night event will feature live performances by Beanie Man, Sizzler, Popcorn, Idonia, Taurus Riley, Kiprich, Ken Booth, Gage, Teflon, Josie Wales, and several others. Also happening on Saturday, March 14, is Shelling's Part 3 Fun Day and Dance. This will take place at Annex Plaza in Guys Hill. There will be performances by Bounty Killer and the Alliance Crew, Ginger, Ataru, and Tico. Fun treats such as merry-go-round and face painting will be on the grounds for the children. Music will be provided by Stone Love, Bass Odyssey, Welton-Irie, Bad Boy, and a few others. The party ends on Sunday, March 15 with Zip 103 FM Soca Fete in Pearly Beach, Ocho Rios. Admission is only $500 and VIP $2,000.
Everybody get up.
Earlier this week, a jury reached its verdict in a copyright infringement case against Robin Thicke and Pharrell Williams over their song Blurred Lines. They decided that both singers copied Marvin Gaye's 1977 hit Got to Give It Up to make their 2013 hit Blurred Lines and awarded Marvin Gaye's children $7.3 million. The children sued Robin and Pharrell, saying they both contributed to copying their father's song. The singers, who both testified during their court appearances, denied the allegations, of course. As the trial progressed, damage experts found that Blurred Lines had generated almost $17 million in profit. $7.6 million went to Robin Thicke, $5.1 million went to Williams, and a little over $700,000 going to T.I. According to a testimony in the proceedings, as reported by the Hollywood Reporter. Marlon Jackson from the Jackson 5 is celebrating his birthday today. At this day in music in 2012, country star Taylor Swift beat Adele and Lady Gaga to be named the highest earning pop artist of 2011. The 22-year-old earned almost $36 million from a combination of music sales, royalties, and touring. And in 2009, hundreds of fans queued at the O2 Arena in London as Michael Jackson tickets went on sale to the public. The 50-year-old pop veteran had confirmed that he would be playing a 50-date residency at the venue beginning on July 8, 2009. That's the full 100 in music news for today, Thursday, March 12, 2015.
Yeah, this is the Steppn razor, the art of war. Yes, Steppn.
Greetings, my brother Muta.
Bless and all.
Permit me, first time on your program, sir.
Okay.
Permit me a little moment to read this word. It's of a different kind. It is a trumpet call for Jamaica and Jamaicans, as according to Ezekiel 33 verse 11, that says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord your God is one. As I live, saith the Lord God, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his way and live. Turn ye from your evil ways, for why will ye die, O house of Israel? When I bring the sword upon a land, and the watchman on Zion's walls sees the sword come, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then whosoever hear the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. For he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul." In short order, Jamaica will experience an earthquake of a 6-point-something magnitude. And this is a judgment call to repentance.
You can't tell me when that will happen.
No, I cannot tell you. That's just the word I get, and I pass it on. Blessed be
I feel Jamaica gets an earthquake, but I don't think it's because of that judgment.
Well, this is what I get, and he says put it over.
Put it over. All right.
Thank you very much.
Give thanks.
Have a good week, evening.
Yes. I feel Jamaica going to get an earthquake too. Just like we feel Jamaica I will get a hurricane soon. In a time when we not expect it. But I don't believe it's because we're not listening to the Lord. The problem with it, is that if an earthquake come, the politician them will be quite okay. If a hurricane come, the politician them will quite okay. It's people them who go to church every Sunday go and feel it more than everybody else. Yes, it's a serious thing because every time a hurricane come, it's poor people, the masses of the people feel it more than anything else. Yes, step in. Yell. Brethren, answer the phone. Yell. All right, Yell. All right, Rafa goes on.
Well, based on the Pope Muta, I don't know if nobody. Yeah, you hear I properly?
Yeah, you hear you, brethren.
Aye. Me just want to share a look at things still, When the Pope is crowned, he is given the official title of Vicarius Filii Dei, which means Vicar of the Son of God. The Pope on him hat is a sundown cross, and he have this word, and back in ancient times, numerology linked with literals. The whole Roman numeral setting, or Roman numeral and alphabetical order. This word belongs to 666. So the Pope on earth is the devil representative on earth, right? And we have another little thing. To the editor, ever since Christopher Columbus captured Jamaica in May 4, 1492, the Arawaks who he found on the island have been used, abused, and made to kill each other. Sounds similar to Wagwana, Jamaica. For over 500 years, the Arawaks lost control of their paradise island and have been clamoring for Africa because of the false history that was told to them. Many so-called historians wrote books stating the Arawaks had all died, and by so doing kept them ignorant of their identity. Sounds similar to it?
Then some Arawaks come to Jamaica the other day when Irie FM did celebrate the Marcus Garvey thing. Some Arawaks was here.
Yes, I. So we see him, people, so we see him one.
Yeah.
All right. Can I continue?
Yeah, but I don't want to read off a whole book here right now,
And it's not a book, man. You see, this one I read, you have all the crocodile, the meaning of crocodile from a farm, the sorcery and all the witchcraft.
Yeah.
The whole system, we agree, nice program.
All right, where the book
name? Have to talk and holy.
Yeah, where the book name that somebody can go read it? What name?
Well, in the Caribbean Life, historical facts about Jamaica.
Caribbean Life, historical facts about Jamaica. All right, so the people them can go and find a book there and read what you're going to tell them, right?
Yes.
All right, because we know why I take up the whole time, because all of people.
Well, me have so vast of information with the virgin, because the microchip system.
Yeah, we know about all
that's why your program says, step into higher Mount Zion, right?
No, me never said
cut in Babylon sharper than the razor and cut them out.
Me never said nothing like that, though. Me never said nothing like that. That's your words, them.
No, man, am I one?
All right, so we're gone.
Jackie and the whole Montella crew, Longwood Lodge.
All right, sir. Yes. You know, say, a long time we are here, say, the Pope at the level. Even Rastafari take it up, because the first set of people, they say it was the Seventh-day Adventist people, them. And then you did have a man named Martin Luther. Not Martin Luther King from America, Martin Luther from Germany, who break away from Roman Catholicism and from, I think, the Protestantism. And Protestant, just like Henry VIII did move from the Roman Catholic Church and formed the Anglican Church and found of the Anglican Church, Henry VIII. You see, Martin Luther King did find discomfort in the Pope of Rome, and the Pope of Rome, according to him, translated in the Bible. So, them start to declare that the Pope is the devil. And 7 days come under Miss White and say the same thing. But people sometimes translate, say, the 666 was the Emperor Nero who watch Rome burn, fiddle while Rome burn. And some people that say Ronald Reagan too, because him named them when you look at them name them, the three name them have six letters in it. So there's a sort of different interpretation of this thing. Meanwhile, wickedness continue. Yes, EL.
Greetings, Zion.
Blessed man.
Go to be on the day program. You know what I want to go straight to?
Yeah, remember say at 5 o'clock them have the catch part thing, yeah?
No man, Chris man, why you have to say this man? The soldier right earlier in the program you was talking about the soldiers and the Tivoli killing. They're killing their own.
Yeah.
The black people they're killing. Remember, you have to remember, that the people is divided into classes.
Yes.
And we keep remembering that because even though it's the same black people, the same Jamaica people, right, and the soldiers, them is the same black people, the transport is the same black, just like how it is in the other Caribbean territory. Remember the class system. So therefore, the people in Tivoli who suffer these atrocities and these holy murders and whatever, remember they are seen in a different class. Although they are the same black people just like the soldiers. Remember the upper class, the lower class, and the middle class. So that is the reason for that. Those people in lower class is not seen as human beings, just like how it was with the human cargo.
Yes, just like in America when them see human being, black people as 1/5 human being.
Exactly.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it is happening in the Caribbean region too.
Yes.
That is what we are facing.
Yes.
Perfect love.
All right, give thanks, brethren. Yeah, man, a whole heap of things, may I tell you. I mean, Jamaica Defense Force, not defending the country from outside forces, but defending the system that oppress the people. That is what them doing. Them defending the system that oppress the people. And it's young youth go join the Jamaica Defense Force. And them have to follow hard as under the Queen. Because the Jamaica Defense Force, the head of that force and the head of the crown land, whether you ever call land, crown land. The crown what them talk about is Queen Elizabeth Crown, Queen of England. That is why them say you're trespassing on land represent from the crown. And when you go to court, you have to defend yourself against the crown. So if he is Neil, you say the crown versus Neil. You understand? So you have to go defend yourself against Queen Elizabeth. It's a weird thing. And when you hear the Prime Minister, when she go win an election, say she go revise the Buggery law and we need a different queen, she'll say, why, sorry, we love the queen, but she got to go. So we love the queen, but she got to go. So the gay people, them still are wait for this revision. The church people, them still are march against the no revision. Meanwhile, Queen Elizabeth are still the head of state. And the Governor General wife is the first lady. Well, I tell you, the Governor General wife is the first lady. And Queen Elizabeth is Jamaica's queen in a country that, say, 50 odd years ago, they got independence. It's 5 o'clock now, so I could see we are going with this thing, I could see we are going. Press man, press. Yes, this is the Steppn razor. EL. Yes.
Yes, Mota.
Yeah, blessed man, who is?
Yeah, man. Are the taxi driver I get shot at Wopel?
When you get shot at Wopel? You just get shot?
By the police. Now last year, March.
Oh, last year? I think a while ago you get shot.
No, last year, March.
Yeah, what happened?
The taxi driver did get shot in a Wopel still. Yeah, man, I say, me, I did see him, Yes, I'm just really calling, So, I always hear the program, listening to over and over, always the people are calling.
Okay.
They would really calling,
Yeah, all right. Well.
You could understand.
So, why you take out the bullet head, all that work out with you?
Well, one come out. One did that.
How much bullet them shot? How much bullets?
3 shots we get.
And you take out one already, so 2 left?
No, 2 fly through.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and 1 lad. And take out the 1 lad.
So you got a court already?
Yeah, it's in the court.
Okay, in the court. All right. Well, when I reach the court and it get over, call me and tell me what happened.
Okay.
So what them shoot you for? What them shoot you for? Tell me what them shoot you for.
Well, you know, it's like the officer them shot me over and over, you see. I even make complaint about it, you see, because one of the time he shot me and I go to the police station to make complaint about it. And they run me out of the station and say, I go along my yard, you know. So I say, you know, what is it? And then I say, all right, I go down my yard. I say, you know, the best thing for you to do, go down at the court Thursday morning and go into the court and make the clerk court and really know what they're going, because when anything happens, I guess so everything I will reach back.
Yeah.
So I went down at the court this Thursday morning and I make the clerk court understand what I go on. One of the officers what did in the thing now, the ring war, the match wife, you know, get me down. She know me point out she know in the court. And I call out the next two names that are the one who shoot me, that's the next one. Understand me? So that's a way me can make the clerk court know that it's like me under a threat and you know.
Yeah.
So it's not like something we just happen out of the blue, you understand me? It's something what they not plan to happen, as I say.
Well, as me say, you know, they are court, so we hope say anytime the court done over, you get some form of justice, and you can call back and tell me about what happened here.
That me I pray, you know.
Yeah, man.
Please, and I'm in an easy situation, that's what I say.
So you drive taxi?
Yeah, me used to run taxi, you know, but me just have ease off of them.
So what you do now?
Me do music because even DJ
we no man, no, we're not about no DJ we not no man. Me ask if you used to drive taxi and get money, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So now you do music, you get the same amount of money off of the music?
No.
So what you do to get money now? What you do to get music? Money?
Well, right now, we do like farming and them stuff there.
Okay, all right. And you sell the product them and all them really?
Yeah, I made the car now. The car have a red plate, so
okay.
The car kind of really help me out.
You rent it out? You rent out the car?
Yeah.
All right, so as we said,
no, not really rent out. It's on the roads. A man me have to give to juggle it. You understand?
Yeah, you get money to juggle and you get money off it. All right, so give thanks. Yeah, Virgin?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
For the month so far, we have averaged 3.2 murders per day compared to 2.75 murders per day for all of 2014. If this rate continues, we could see the month ending with approximately 100 murders. However, let me point out that even in 2014, we had 2 months with murders above 100. As recently as October, we had 109 murders. So this really points to the randomness and unpredictability in how these crimes occur, and to demonstrate that while we need to be concerned, we need not be unduly alarmed at this time.
I tell you, 100 murder in a month, and the man tell you, say, if that happen, don't be concerned too much, because a couple months ago you did have more than that. 100 murder in a month, and the Minister of National Security and Justice is telling the people, say, don't get excited, man. Couple months ago we did have more than 100. Yes. Yell.
Motor.
Yeah, blessed.
May I tell you, say whatever you. May I tell them, probably we don't know what would I do in this country.
Oh, you mean,
I leadership free country, you know.
Yeah, man, you want to come assassinate me now.
I used to farm in a motor. I used to farm, we have to feed yourself.
Yes.
Everything alright.
So
we can feed yourself motor. We can get back to people and to feed themselves motor. Because they used to say, the system not in a way. You know, it works way, not with way.
Yes.
And Rasta.
And that's the part of the solution too, you know. If you do it, might look simple, you know. If we feed yourself, it's part of the solution.
Yeah, because I'm more better, because we sit down and wait for them big people so them can help the motor.
Yeah.
Motor, let's say people don't want to get nothing, I want to have nothing, I want to be nobody.
Yeah.
And we have to look in ourselves and man like you, I tell us that John, no. The whole of Westmoreland and the whole of Jamaica love your motor. I tell you, I don't want nothing for you. I don't want your gun over. I don't want your left Irie. I don't motor. Believe me, the motor.
Irie might left me. Irie might
no,
left me.
No, Irie can't left. Kaboom.
Irie.
You know, Kaboom know a system go already.
Kaboom.
Can change the name to Kaboom, man.
Yeah, me love that. Me love that.
Me go start my name Kayan.
Your name Kayan, Pepper?
Yeah. Everybody have an African name.
All right, sir.
I say motor, I say spring break, you know. Motor, you know on WhatsApp.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, for the internet. So everybody have WhatsApp and a girl them all come at spring break. The whole of them are niggas.
So you mix up that with Cabo and all them things, you know. You're confused.
Are you say you want Cabo and you for the collaboration, yeah, no. And you call him by a real name, man.
But they're not Cabo's name, a Cabo's name, man. But Cabo now go come at spring break.
No, but me say I'm gonna do a Cabo relation. You told us to do a song.
I know Cabo, Mr. Me go do the collaboration with you know. And music, me talk about, me never say Cabo. You see, now, you not listen to the program properly. So you're going to go tell people, say, Musa say, want to collaborate.
Yeah, so Kashim and you would do a song, say, I got do one too.
With who? With who, me say, me go do it with?
So, like, I'm manager of Cabo.
I know that me did say, man. Me not tell you what me did say. I know that you did say.
Yeah, I don't tell them what I need to you know, you only farmer, if I sit
I know.
So you say you come a spring break,
no, I'm going to break. I can't bother with break business. You know, anyway, we have to move that door. We have to move. Believe you me, we have to move. All right. It's a weird thing, you know, because we depend on a movie so now where the advertisement them take over and you get confused sometimes if you get advertisement or if you don't forget advertisement. And sometimes because of the people that think it's advertisement and other advertisements. But we're going to take the vibes and the bridge, you know, we just talked a while ago. We sent come from over where get the shot last year and him had do something else. Him kind of ease off for the driving and get somebody to drive, but him say, I make music. The people them should understand, say, you know, the alternative for a work where you have at the present, where I make money for you at the present, it's not music, you know. It's not music. It might look away because you see so much people that do it and you know, Gallifant and all over the place and big car and them things there. But the alternative to what you're doing at the moment to earn a living is not music at the moment. Music is almost like a long-term investment, you know. It's not like Ray. Everybody's not gully bop. You understand? So a man say I'll gully bop and everyone say, why gully bop? Just come overnight so and gone. That no say Gully Bop no millionaire, you know. Gully Bop, they are England, you know, in the cold, you know, you don't even know where you're going with him over there. That's why you go all that cost bad one like worries, you know, because he can't get certain money, you understand? I saw them things go. So don't bother come go on like you want have a serious thing go on for you. And then you go through that when I say, boy, you want to give away your tune, or you want to move your tune, or you want need a big producer behind me, so you know, and you want a millionaire, you know. Need no more money than me, you know. You understand? And him a big producer, some big people where him a call on who him produce and I look on him royalty statement, them and all them something there, you know? You understand? Yeah, go on to about the talk. Yes, EL.
Come on. Hey.
Is that television that you listen to, Mama? Yes. Watch out now, the radio. You talk to me and not talk to me. You see, no, them not talk to me.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Good day, Mutabaruka. How are you?
Yeah, listen to the radio. You can't listen to the radio and not talk to me.
Alright, I'm really sorry, man. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, alright. Talk now.
I'm writing an essay on corruption, so I'm asking you, what is your point of interview?
You want to interview me on a program and you know you have to call me differently for that, man. You can't call me for going to do interview.
Oh, so how is it that I can call you differently?
Call the operator where those calls will give me number.
Alright, Buka, thank you. Much respect on that.
Alright, yes. Click it. Yes, Steppn. Yeah.
Yeah,
blessed man.
Yeah, well, I think a shot, man.
So what you say?
Muta.
Yeah, who is? Yeah? You're a young voice. Yeah, when a young voice not say nothing, man. And you not say nothing either.
Muta, big up, program, man.
All right, sir. Blessed man.
Yeah, man, we love everything I want, you know.
All right, sir. Give thanks.
Yeah, I want to talk to the drivers, them out there.
Which driver?
Anton 2015, you know, them I got to too much fatalities,
May I tell you?
Yeah, things look away, man.
Yeah. A whole heap of people are dead on the road. The policeman not get you to the gunman, get you. The gunman not get you to the road, get you.
You see it, Muta. Terrible, man.
Terrible. All right, so...
I tell you, them say the on time 2015 still, so...
On time what?
2015, you know?
What name, so?
I forget on time. You not work with the time, so I tell them to get on time.
What you call 2015? No?
2015,
this year,
man, and future to come, you know?
Okay, all right, so I get you now, I get you.
Yeah,
on
man.
time 2015, I think it was a bus name, so.
Nah, man.
Okay, are you others I bring up on time 2015?
Muta.
Yes, sir.
Say,
eh?
Muta.
Eh?
Yes, like,
What your ear say?
Your pipe nice, you know, Muta.
Eh?
Your pipe nice.
My vibe's nice?
Yes.
Are your father tell you to say that? Yeah, you whisper to the youth. Where did you whisper to the youth, boy?
Yeah.
All right, the vibe's nice. All right, sir, give thanks.
They got the car youth, them.
All right, how much your will is? Tell me how much your will is.
8.
Yeah, 8?
No, 5.
Make up your mind, man. We are 8 or you are 5?
5.
All right. Tomorrow you're going to be what, 4?
Yes.
All right. But no one that you're not going to say, you know. All right. All right, give thanks, yeah?
Yes.
Yes. As I talk about 8 and 5 and 4, I want to say happy birthday to my daughter, Aishama Hope. She is my younger daughter, and she's 79 today. My younger daughter, Aishama Hope. I want to big her up on her birthday. She born today, the 12th of March. 79-year-old and still going strong. Okay, yes. Yeah. Yeah, what is the radio though?
Hello?
Stop into the radio now, President. If you take up your phone, stop into the radio, man.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me look on a point. Me don't hear upon the news the smoke, the thing over Riverton, the increase, you know, the fire and the smoke increase, you know.
They will not hear that for a long time, man. We just bring it up a while ago. It's terrible thing. I tell my brethren, don't go home.
Oh, no, me just hear upon RJ news, it actually, the tire section is actually on fire now, and like, them have much more people putting in panic and, you know, fire brigade and fireman and way.
I tell my brethren when live at Corville, they must go home tonight. That's a terrible thing. I know some me don't go drive that way there. I'm not drive that way there, you know. Yeah, a terrible thing, man. A terrible thing.
Yeah, man.
So who you going to blame for that now? The PNP or the GLP are the two of them for blame. You laugh. Blame the PNP or the GLP. All right, so me gone.
All right.
Yeah. You think say a joke? Everything happened to you in Jamaica. You have to blame the PNP and the GLP, and them are creating mischief in Jamaica. Believe you me. All right. So you know, so the program, the part of the levels are now where we're going to come forward on Wednesday. We're going there from 10 to 2, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. on the cutting edge. We want to tell about this big thing we're going to go on in Africa. Next month, a lot of Jamaican artists, including Marsha Griffiths, Julie Moat, Third World, I think Morgan Heritage, I think Jimmy Cliff, I think myself, and others will be going into Ivory Coast. Big thing, and the biggest reggae festival I'll keep in Africa. And they have also have a conference there too. So you're going to hear more about it soon. All right. Steppn Razor. You again. 4-year-old. What happened?
You're not 4.
You're not 4.
You're 8.
You're 8. Oh, you're not 5 again?
A different somebody.
A different somebody this?
Yes.
All right. So your brother did call a while ago?
No, my cousin.
Okay. Him a 4. Him a 5.
No, him a 5.
And you are 8?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened now? Where I say? You don't have nothing to say? Oh, you just want me to say you're 8? All right, sir. Give thanks.
I know that.
What?
Bless up my family them in a foreign.
Bless up who?
Family them.
Your family them in a foreign. What your name?
Ryan Richard.
All right, sir. So what your family name in a foreign?
We don't know them, but we know their family are foreign.
You don't know your foreign. You don't know your parents. Where your parents? Where your parents in a foreign and you don't know them?
Parents live with me.
Oh, so who you bless up in a foreign?
My grandfather.
Okay, your grandfather in a foreign.
Grandmother.
Okay, your grandfather and grandmother in a foreign. But you live with your parents. Your mother and your father you live with.
Yes.
All right. So which school you go? Tell me.
Hill Primary.
Okay. All right. Well, so we had to listen to the program?
Yes.
All right. All right, sir. Give thanks, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Okay. 2 little youth call the program for the day. 1 5 and 1 8. Okay. That is beautiful. All right. We're going to take some more. All right. Yes. You know, say again, we're going to go out, you know, but before we go out, you know, say, we have to feature this artist, yeah? Whole heap of people might know him. Whole heap of young people don't know him. His name Boris Gardner. So we're going to give you Boris Gardner before we leave. I believe you me. We have to play Boris Gardner. So here goes now. Boris Gardner.
I wanna wake up with you.
Yeah, before we leave, we just want to know that Patrick Green, the man who on Monday pleaded guilty to the 2012 rape of 5 females, including an 8-year-old girl in Irving Point, St. James, was a short while ago sentenced to 40 years in prison when he appeared in the Western Regional Gun Court. As part of the sentence, Green is expected to continue receiving psychiatric treatment. The 27-year-old, who has been described as a serial rapist, is of a Maypen, Clarendon address. Green, who was in custody in relationship to other similar offences committed in Western Jamaica, Clarendon and other sections of the island, was charged in January of this year after his DNA matched samples found by investigators at the Irwin crime scene. 12 charges were laid against him. Now, my question is, how one man get for rape 5 people? I mean, I understand that. One man raped 5 people, Rasta. I mean, them did at the same place at the same time. It's a very, very strange thing that it's not like him rape 1 today, 1 the next day, and 1 next week. It's 5 people that rape at the same time. Somebody can call me next week and explain that to me.
And throughout the night, I wanna hold you tight.
You want you love me hungry? I want you love Rastafari, believe you me. Restaurant, Calabash Restaurant. Yes, Calabash Restaurant. You go on and you know say we don't have a street, said we Sunday. Yes.
I wanna wake up with you.
Irie FM. Thought-provoking, always smoking. Lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
History is a clock that people use to tell their political and cultural time of day. It is also a compass that people use to find themselves on the map of human geography. History tells of people where they have been and what they have been, where they are and what they are. Most important, history tells a people where they still must go, what they still must be. Spirituality is a way of accepting the fact that there is a spiritual force in the universe larger than all of mankind. But someone had to come along and invent a word called God. And someone had to say of another God. Mine is better than yours. And someone had to create faith. Someone said, I have the true faith. Religion is the organization of spirituality into something that became the handmaiden of conquerors. Nearly all religions were brought to people and imposed on people by conquerors and used as the framework to control their mind. My main point here is that if you are the child of God and God is a part of you, then in your imagination, God's supposed to look like you. And when you accept a picture of the deity assigned to you by another people, you become the spiritual prisoners of that other people.
This mid-20th century is Africa's. This decade is the decade of African independence. Forward then to independence. To independence now. Tomorrow, the United States of Africa.